Man, I am so ready to be an owner operator. At least I think I am. I don't know. I like what I've realized, and I'm just gonna jump right into this video. But being local as a company driver, and I'm gonna say this on air, it is not what I thought it would be. But I am still happy with it, okay? I know people gonna dissect this video, but it's cool though because it's the truth. I mean, if you gonna get mad at me for telling the truth, hey, go to one of them other YouTuber channels where they loud the fucking time. You know what I mean? What you want me to do? I'm evolving. But, like, it's cool, man. Like, don't get me wrong. The money is great. The flow of the job could be better. You know, could definitely be better. But you're not going to love every job you work. And really, you're not going to love no job because it's a job. And this feels like a job. But, you know, I'm not mad at it. You know, I'm willing to stay here as long as I need to. But not so much stay in any day, one day after that I have to. You know what I mean? And right now, I need to be here. You know what I'm saying? For my situation. But in the back of my head, I'm still just, you know, talking with my man D-Raj. He told me straight up, he still feels like the happiest I ever was when I was leasing and training with Swift, taking my family on vacations. And, you know, I had to sit back and think about it. I do think I was happier then. I mean, but I do like the balance I have now with being home. So I just feel like if I can get to a point where, and I have seen it, I've seen settlements, I've seen schedules, I know it's possible, where I can make that type of money and be home, maybe not every night, but enough to still feel, because even like being home every night, I'm trying to cover my goodies up, even being home every night, you know, some nights just don't feel as long as others. Some nights feel like I get home, I'm in the bed, I'm waking up, it's almost like as soon as I walk in the house, I'm walking back out going to work. I'm being 100% honest with you. Any local driver that says otherwise is lying. Let's be clear. Some nights I feel like as soon as I walk in the house, I'm walking right back out to go to work. Some nights feel like, you know, I actually got home, took a shower, sat around, played with my son, played the video game, watched a couple of YouTube videos, messed around with the wife, and actually felt like I had a good night of different things done. But some nights, I promise you, man, some nights I don't even remember eating. Some nights I don't remember taking a shower. It's just like a blur. It's just like I blink and I'm back in the truck like, damn, did I even go home? Like, that's the honest truth about local company drivers. Everybody ain't going to put that information out there because, you know, people like to, you know, only the positive. But this channel, we're going to give it to you real. We're going to give it to you raw, whether you like it or not. We don't care. But as an owner-operator, man, I could definitely see me doing a situation where I go out for 5 days and I'm home for 2. Or I go out for 7 days and I'm home for, you know, 2.5. Or I go out for 2 weeks and I'm home for 4 days. Or hell, I go out for 3 weeks and I'm home. Well, I ain't going to say 3 weeks. We don't go that far. But I go out for like 2 weeks and then I come home for like I said, like 4 if I wanted to. But it's just like the difference is the freedom. The freedom, man. I was having a conversation with another YouTuber. I'm not going to put his name out there because a lot of stuff that we talked about isn't for everyone's ears. But one of the things that he said was freedom sometimes is worth more than the money that you can make as a company driver. Because let's not get it twisted, people. There are company drivers out here who are killing it. Let's be real. Whether it's the oil field, the port, hauling trash, Walmart drivers, reliable. Like, it's company drivers out here who are killing it. But just he said it perfectly. someone else having control over what you're doing. Someone else having the power to tell you, this is what I want you to do. You're doing this. It just does something to you mentally, especially when I have had a taste, even though it's a small taste, but a taste of independence at Swift Leasing. And some people will say, well, you were still on a string. Well, maybe I was, but that string was a hell of a lot longer than the one I'm on now. Let me be very clear, okay? And it doesn't make it any better that I'm dealing with the people who got that short string every day. I'm not upset though. I'm just comparing it and speaking facts. So I say that to say this, man. Like, I'm just right now. My ambition is fighting my patience on a 24/7 period. My ambition is like, man, you know what? Let's just take this bread, stack. Let's go get this truck and let's go get this money. Whereas my patience is, you're not ready. You came home for a reason. Let's slow it down. Being in the fast lane is what messed you up. So I say that to say this, man, that for my company drivers out there who have owner-operator aspirations, just stop and think, are you really ready? The fact that you want to be an owner-operator is great. It's great. And I'm not telling nobody not to be an owner-operator. I'm not telling nobody not to be a company driver, but I'm speaking specifically in this video to those who are thinking about being an owner-operator. Take your time. Money ain't going nowhere. But when your time come, beat them over the fucking head. You understand me? And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm just, it makes me going to work every day. Even the days I don't really like going to work, like Mondays, it just makes it so much easier, man. I'm here with a purpose. I'm just not going to be, driver such and such for the next 20 years at this company. That's not my destiny. My destiny is to have ownership in something. But for right now, this job is a tool to get me there. So enjoy me while I'm here. Because when I get there, whoo, gosh almighty, I may not talk as much junk as I once did one time, but it's going to be some stuff talked. You better believe that one. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what my headspace is, man. I don't really know where this video was going. And I think another reason is, too, to kind of jump all over the place, is the people I keep around me. I don't really have any company driver friends. Everyone that I consider myself an associate are owner-operators, whether leasing at a mega carrier or paid cash for their truck. I mean, you talk about King D-Rod, you talk about Ghost, you talk about, shout out to Atruckernamedjay, you talk about Dude 804, you talk about King Bishop, Jamal, JMV. I mean, I could go on. Everyone that I talk to on a regular, I think the only company driver friend I have is my man Deron. But he's just outnumbered. Like, it's like I got him, then I got like 20 owner-operator buddies that I would say I talk to, not on a regular basis, but once or twice a week. And it's just like, man, you are who you hang around. So when you are surrounding yourself with these brothers who are doing this, it's just like, shit, they make it look easy and they make it look damn good. I'm going to be honest. Because there's one thing to just watch it on YouTube with some cats and they just talking out the side of their neck. But when you got people, especially with me and D-Rod's relationship, Paul's, like where he can send me settlements, he can show me this, he can show me factual stuff. Same with some of them other guys, that you can show me factual numbers. Some days I go to work like, man, what am I doing here? I'm wasting time. But then that's when I got to pull myself back. Patience, grasshopper. You know what I mean? So I just say that. I say that to say this, man. 2019, God willing, hopefully we got some moves being made. You know what I mean? Take our time with it. And just hope that things fall the way that they should. And we're going to see what happens, man. But I'm ready. I'm not all the way ready, but I'm ready. You know what I mean? I feel like I've developed enough and come far enough. I mean, you're talking about at that point I have 3 years experience, and all the knowledge that I've gained, all the wisdom that has been dished to me, all the people that I have in my corner, all the connections that I've made. I really do think that I'll be in a good position to do some serious damage. I really do. Shout out to Top Dollar too. I can't leave my mans out. But this is just, you know, a little glimpse inside the mind of a trucker named Jay. Just telling you maybe just giving you guys a glimpse of my future plans. This local stuff is cool. This company driver stuff is cool. But I done got a taste of it, man. It's almost like a crack addict. I done gone a while without it, but I'm starting to binge. I'm starting to get that itch. You know what I mean? So, but as always, man, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking. God.